how would you describe a psychic? What exactly is being psychic? Because I think there are many elements to it, right? Telepathy, telekinesis. So there are a lot of things, but channeling is one aspect of being a psychic. So how would you describe a psychic?
Well, like you say, there's
Hmm.
a lot of different ways people manifest. I have a friend who was in
Hmm.
the CIA and did
Hmm.
remote viewing.
Oh.
So she could zero in on physical forms, however they do remote viewing. I had
Oh.
another friend who, if you gave her your ring,
Hmm.
she could just look right at you and tell you everything,
Hmm.
like what happened in your childhood. Um,
Hmm.
then there's people who really specifically talk to dead people.
Hmm.
Here we have someone called the Long Island Psychic, Long Island
Hmm.
Medium. She's this
Hmm.
kind of New York woman that walks around telling people that their dead relatives are. So
Uh,
there's all kinds of ways it can
kinds of.
manifest.
Hmm. Correct.
And mine just happens not to be
Hmm.
focusing on questions like, is my boyfriend coming back? Or,
Hmm.
where did I leave my keys?
Hmm.
My gift of it is to bring forward this information from Einstein, from afterlife, that is
Hmm.
enormous. And
Hmm.
I think the music specially trained me to be
Hmm.
able to bring back this vision like we have through the years. And now
Correct.
its time really seems to have come. So,
Correct. And you mentioned Jane Roberts, the Seth Speaks material. And like that, I think in the contemporary teachers, there is Abraham Hicks teachings. So there are a lot of channels, but they channel an alien being, right? Like some extraterrestrial being which wants to help humanity, and they want to do it through, and they do it through a channel. So that is one aspect of channeling, that is one way of channeling.
yes,
Hmm.
yes. And like the Pleiadians,
Haha.
they're from
Okay.
Sirius, or I don't know where, I'm not a Pleiadian expert, but yes,
Okay. Okay.
there's that as
Yeah,
well.
there are many teachers like that. Yeah.
Oh, the thing about the work that I do with Einstein, which we can get to how we got there, but
Yeah, we'll get that. Yeah.
these are people who lived before.
Huh.
These
Yeah,
are
on this
people who,
planet.
in their lives
Hmm.
before, they worked for
uh,
peace. They had these
uh,
same concerns. They had the same work that's being
hmm.
carried on now. So I
Hmm.
love that
Hmm.
part about this group.
Correct. Correct. And are you familiar with the raw material, the law of one? It is again, it's a channeled material about the nature of reality, but it goes very deep into different aspects of existence. Have you heard of it?
I just had an incredible
Uh,
weekend workshop in Austin, Texas, with a
uh-huh.
group of 8 women who had been
Okay.
studying the law of one
Uh,
together for two
okay.
years, like every single weekend. So I
Okay.
got a
Okay.
big introduction to it, and they found
Okay. So,
Einstein's addition
okay.
was.
Okay. Because for many years, I have been studying a philosophy called as Advaita Vedanta. So it is a teaching of the Upanishads. If you heard of Upanishads, they are around 10,000 years old, which came to rishis and yogis of ancient India, and it seems at higher states of consciousness, at deep levels of meditation, these knowledge sort of came to them. So no one created this knowledge, but it just came to them, and it's being passed on from generation to generation for 10,000 years in India. So this teaching of Advaita Vedanta is what modern Western terminology is called as non-dualism. So basically, there is one absolute reality, consciousness, and everything else is a manifestation of consciousness. So I've been studying this, and I came across the teachings of the law of one, and it so beautifully coincided. I mean, they use different words and different terminologies, but if we look at every channel, right, the words they use is different, but they are pointing towards the same reality, I feel. So it sort of validates it, because when so many people are speaking about the same thing, I think there must be some truth to it. Yeah.
And because think of how many people are in the world. People
Hmm.
hear it differently. Some people won't hear the Einstein stuff, maybe never hear that, but
Hmm.
they'll
It
hear it
doesn't
this
resonate
way.
with them. Yeah. Hmm.
So,
Correct.
yeah, I totally
Hmm.
agree.
If you liked the video, check out this next and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you and welcome to our community.